in the shop is an Audi A4 wagon. Customer was two-stepping it, and then after turning it off, it would not restart. Fault code in the system, engine speed sensor, and plausible signal. Customer had already replaced the crank sensor, then brought it to us to diagnose further. First thing we did was check the wiring from the ECM to the crank sensor, which was good. Customer also had a spare ECM, which we swapped out, and it did not make any changes to the ignition, which we're gonna show you now. We have a coil hooked up here, there's a spark plug in it, and we're gonna ground it out and crank this thing over to show you. So what you saw there was it sparking, but not as frequently as it should have. Now let's look at cylinder 1. Cylinder 1 and 4 had no spark, cylinder 2 and 3 had slow spark. Let's look at the crank pickup wheel. So we got our borescope in there. We're looking at the reluctor wheel. This is what the crank sensor reads off of. Oh, yep, that's damage right there. It's been hitting something. Since that's inside the engine, that only could have come from metal parts coming off of other things inside the engine and hitting that, which means this thing needs a used engine